Novice Sportsman. We'll go for 12 laps after that.
That'll be our nightcap, and we'll do it all again next week.
Why not? Let's try it again, shall we?
Yeah. What do you got going on at Can-Am next week?
Next week, full show, plus the Northern Crate Nationals qualifier for the Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Cars. The Supernaut Truck Shop Crate Sprint Cars will have the same thing here.
Next week.
Yes.
All right.
Mini stocks are off. Street stocks are back.
And we are set to go. White flag on the field here. I'm going to say this word again tonight. The penultimate race of the evening.
Penultimate. Wow, them's big words.
All right. So Corey and Steele set to go here is Mike Massey, Pearls Blackville, Ontario Speedway Pace Truck to the safety of the infield. And we are set to go green for 15 laps.
15 laps, the distance, green in the air, and we're underway. Carl Gorey, he goes to the point. Max Steele, right behind him is Mike Saunders, running pretty strong in the M16. Oh, had to get on the binders there as Steele slid up in front of him.
Steele slides up the track again in front of the 16 is Corey. That car working really well. It seems to go wherever he wants it to here. Steele, I think he's just going to have to sort of let that car have its way and try to keep that momentum up. The 16 of Saunders, though, on the outside of him off at turn number 2. What a run. He's going to clear him going into turn number 3 here. Steele's going to try to drive it back in deep. The car washes up the track. He falls in behind the 16. Gorey still your leader at lap number 2.
Carl Gorey with the advantage. 2 down, 13 left to go. Mike Saunders still holding on to position number 2. He's trying to close in on Carl down the back straightaway. Max Steele, Jared Galloway, John Saunders having a good night here in the early going, running in 5th.
Nice 5th place run here. Dagenet in 6th. Clayton Chalofsky running beside Landon Slinger for that number 7 spot. And the number 64, that's driven right now by Hayden Brown. He's trying to chase down your 24 car because that would be a battle for the points championship here right now as the 12A Jamie LaRock pulls at pit side. Meanwhile, your leader's going at it here for the top spot. Corey still your leader. Saunders trying to chase him down here with 4 laps in the books. And Chalofsky being pretty aggressive here, trying to make up spots, as is Dagenet. Both drivers trying to make their way to the front of the field. Saunders working to the outside of Corey. They're going for the lead.
Side by side for the race lead. Carl Gorey against Mike Saunders as they go to 1 and 2. Saunders going to get it rather easily into turn number 1 and 2. What a pass that was right around the outside lane. He'll clear Carl Gorey down into turn 3 and 4. Carl trying to get back after him with Max Steele still 3rd.
Max Steele still running 3rd. Jared Galway running 4th. And look who's joined the top 5 now. That's Clayton Chalofsky. He's gotten around Mark Dagenet, John Saunders, and Landon Slinger in the past couple of laps here. Meanwhile, Hayden Brown trying to catch up to the rest of them here as they've got lap traffic in front of the leaders here. That sort of got a little tense for a moment, Tim.
It got a little close out there as, Clayton Chalofsky got a little wide up off the turn. That opened the door for Mark Dagenet to sneak through. So Mark Dagenet makes his way up to another spot. Here's a click off lap number 7. We're closing in on the halfway point already.
Just about halfway home. They will be next time by here. Saunders your leader. Gorey running in number 2 spot. Saunders gets a little bit out of shape. That'll let Gorey close in a little bit. Not close enough to do anything as we hit the halfway. Oh, and Saunders. That car almost went to the infield, Tim.
Yeah, he darted down towards the infield. Not sure what the problem was on the car, but it looks like he straightened it out now as he drives by the 25 of Justine Stevens. Gorey will follow suit, and Max Steele working that 3 spot. Good battle for 5th. Oh, and Clayton Chalofsky tags the 06 of Jared Galloway, and we got a pile up in turn 3 and 4.
So Galloway gets turned around by the 24, and Dagenet has to put on the binders, as does Saunders, as does Slinger. And just at the halfway point here, and, well, a bunch of drivers going to have to go to the back, and Hayden Brown stayed out of that, so he should come out of this, actually, probably around the number 4 spot, I'm thinking. But we'll see how scoring decides to work that out. But, yeah,
we'll see how that all works itself out. But, Clayton just clipped the 06 of Galloway on the way by.
Yep, it's well, it's going to happen, right? So,
definitely.
Yeah. All right, so Jared Galloway going to rejoin the tail end of the field here. Cruz checked over the car, made sure everything was okay. I mean, at that point, you're going to the back anyways. You better make sure that everything's right, right?
Yes. Yeah. You better have your eating your Wheaties if you're going to go to the back of the field and try to come through this field here. It's going to be a tough one, but Jared Galloway has done it before, and I expect he'll be right up towards the front of this thing before it's over with.
Yeah, and Jared's one of those drivers. I mean, he's going to take what the car and the track gives him, and he's going to make it work. And he's not going to do anything silly here, but he's going to put on a show trying to move up through the field here as we've got 7 laps left to go here. Saunders, your leader. Gorey second, Steele third, Dagenet fourth right now, and 5th place will be Hayden Brown as we go back under green.
Back to green this time by, and Mike Saunders again, a great jump on that high lane. He'll try to clear Carl Gorey into corner number 1 and 2 and does just that. Mark Dagenet trying to get by the 67 to Max Steele down the back chute. And Hayden Brown on a borrowed car up into the top 5, but it's a car he knows very well. We got Galloway off of back straightaway, and Dave Watchhorn slow to a stop in turn 2.
That man stopped on the top of turn 2 here. Field's going to go by on the bottom, and looks like he got it refired here, so I'm not sure exactly what happened to Dave, but he'll tag on to the tail end of the field. And look at that.
No kidding. Well,
long ways to go.
Exactly. A lot of dollars on the line in that race.
Yeah, absolutely. So white flag is on the field. This will be a single file restart as Mike Saunders, Carl Gorey, Max Steele, Mark Dagenet, Hayden Brown, your top 5, Clayton Schlosky, John Saunders, Landon Slinger, Justine Stevens, Matt Bull, Jared Galloway, Reed Watchhorn, and Mayo round out the field as we go back under green.
Back underway as Mike Saunders again rockets out to the point. Carl Gorey right there in his tire tracks. He's not going to let him get away. Battle for third again between Dagenet and the 67 of Steele. Clayton Chalofsky, Hayden Brown, they're all knotted up for positions 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That is a 4-car battle for one spot here, and they're all going at it for third right now. 6 laps left to go here. Steele with the edge by just about a half a car length over Dagenet. Chalofsky trying to run the top side. They're going 3 wide down the backstretch, Tim.
Oh boy, hang on to everything you got as Clayton Chalofsky picks up third. Steele, Dagenet, Hayden Brown all trying to get into the mix here. Chalofsky, big move there. He'll clear him for third.
Number 24 is a rocket ship. It moves into the number 3 spot here. He's going to try to chase down your leaders with 5 laps to go. Steele running 4th. Side by side for the number 5 spot as Dagenet gives up a little bit to Hayden Brown as they go into turn number 3. Meanwhile, your leader, Saunders, 2 car lengths over the 48 of Gorey as they head into turn number 1. That gap has just sort of been about 2-3 car lengths this whole feature here.
And don't count Clayton Chalofsky out of this one just yet. He may be back there about 3 or 4 car lengths, but he is going to play a factor in the outcome of this race for sure. He is closing in on the top 2 right now as they click off lap 12.
Mike Saunders still in control of this one as Carl Gorey giving chase. Chalofsky still there. We've got one off the track. That is Matt Bowles, number 37. As see, he brings it back out. We will stay green for now. But there's going to be a couple of lap cars here in front of your leaders with 2 laps to go, Tim.
2 laps left to go, and the leaders are not out of the woods just yet. Trying to get through the lap traffic. They clear both drivers down into turn number 3 and 4. One is our defending track champion, Matt Bull, into corner number 3 and 4. The white flag is in the air. Mike Saunders looking for career win number 1.
Saunders goes into turn number 1 one last time. Gorey giving chase, but not quite there off of turn number 2. He's got to hit his marks. He can't make a mistake. And Chalofsky waiting to pounce if either one or both of these drivers make a mistake. Off of turn number 4, he gets a little bit out of shape. There's a run coming from the inside, but he hangs on. Mike Saunders gets his first win at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway.
What a run for Mike Saunders. He's been working really hard to try to get this first ever win. It's going to be a popular one here in Victory Lane. As Saunders gets the victory, Carl Gorey second, Clayton Chalofsky, Max Steele, and Hayden Brown in a borrowed car makes his way to the top 5. Going trackside in just a moment with the good folks at Tackaberry Construction. Behind the wheel, Mike Saunders scores his first win. You're always going to remember that first one. As a novice sportsman line up off of turn number 3. And Jimmy, we're going to take it downstairs to you. You got a happy Mike Saunders. Always like those first-time winners.
Getting some congratulations here, and I think he's going to savor this one a little bit first with at the boss. Gets the hat on. He's going to climb from the car here. You can hear you now. How about it? Hello? First time to victory lane here, Mike. And you had it working good tonight.
Yeah, I brought this down to Brandon McMillan yesterday. He went over it, and what a difference. I can't thank him enough. He made this thing bad fast tonight.
That thing was on a rail, and tonight really was about attrition in a lot of ways and just surviving, but this car did more than survive. You guys did a heck of a job.
Oh, like I said, can't thank Brandon enough. He did everything. I just held the wheel. It was great. Awesome. It was good. So, thank you, everybody.
You got some more sponsors or anybody else you want to thank on this thing?
For sure, Desjardins Paint, Power Tech, Northern Tattoo Company, BMR, Picard Trucking. I know Pierre's here tonight. Fitnet, Prior Motorsports. I couldn't do it without all of them. Thanks so much to my girlfriend Sandra for taking care of everything. My parents, mom and dad, my team, my cousin. I couldn't do it without all these guys.
Now that you know where George Stockman Boulevard is, don't be a stranger.
Try not to. Thanks a lot.
How about it once again?
And unofficially, with that win here tonight, that puts Mike Saunders unofficially into second in the MiniStock points going in to the next time they're here in a couple of weeks. So big momentum right there. As we go into the final feature of the night, it is the novice sportsman. It's going to be the 80 of Damian King on the